Hello everyone, welcome back to this week's news for Battlefield 2042. Be sure to smash that like button. I'm your host, Battlefield Central, and today we're gonna be looking at all the big news that happened this week, and you missed some pretty important things happening. As we get closer, we're only days away from EA Play July. Now, what I saw yesterday, remaster maps are coming to Battlefield 2042 as a part of DICE LA experience. Let me know in the comments if you're excited. I'm super excited about this because we honestly expected this at some point, but DICE LA's GM Christian Grash just confirmed on EA Play Spotlight that DICE LA experience will bring back favorite maps into 2042. Edit Ripple Effect, not DICE LA, now it's Ripple Effect, which I'll be also going in on later on. So the leaks about Tom Henderson were in fact true. This pretty much confirms the Battlefield Hub from what we're seeing, and Battlefield Hub is happening, and DICE has tricks up their sleeves. Now this is something a lot of people have missed for Battlefield 2042 live service. Many learnings came from Apex Legends. I'm not sure if this is hinting at a Battle Royale in the next year or if this is hinting at a Battle Pass. So with Battlefield 2042 confirmed to be the following footsteps of Battlefield 5 in terms of being a live service game, some might be worried that we'll get the same experience as DICE's previous shooter. You know, a lot of people don't want that, but it looks like DICE has learned a thing or two on how the Battlefield 2042 live service model should work. So we're most likely going to be getting free updates in seasons from what I understand, but they learned from their co-EA studio, Respawn Entertainment. In the future of first-person shooter held this week, DICE General Manager Oscar Gabrielson said the studio has tricks up their sleeves when it comes to Battlefield 2042 live services. I'm pretty excited for this one. It's basically not going to be like Battlefield 5, and a lot of people simply do not support Battlefield 5, but I think a lot of people are really excited because a lot of people have played Apex Legends before. That many learnings came from Respawn's Apex Legends, so we have a couple of tricks from our sleeves as we get to the live service for Battlefield 2042, and of the learnings actually came from Apex Legends, and all the great work Respawn has done with the game. Oscar Gabrielson, DICE GM. Now, Gabrielson also referenced the work DICE LA with the post-launch content of Battlefield 4, as well as DICE learnings from the post-launch from Star Wars Battlefront 2. So they're going to be updating the game, even after the launch, and that's what we need. Long-term updates that make players return and that attract new players. Now, hopefully this means we'll get a steady stream of content and better communication from the onset. Apex is a good place in terms of events and updates. I'm definitely looking forward to see DICE apply the same stuff to Battlefield 2042. In the same effect, chat, Ripple Effect confirmed that we'll see the fan favorite maps make a return in Battlefield, so you'll finally be shooting in that metro. But if we check over here, here's the clip.
Maybe give us a little bit of a hint?
So I can't say that much about it. What I can say is this, though, is that one of the components in this experience that we're creating is that we're adding some of the fan favorite maps back into Battlefield 2042, but the entire experience, you have to wait a bit longer before we reveal what that is.
So this is freaking crazy, but hopefully we see something in EA Play, so in 12 days from now. That would be really exciting because we have more for that. Now, to make a Battlefield 2042 map, those big maps, it took about 6 to 12 months. I'm not sure if it's for each map or... You know, we took a couple of tricks up our sleeve for live service, some of them from Apex Legends. Hazard Zone details will be revealed this fall. So that's something I'm pretty excited for. We'll probably be getting some sort of gameplay. I'm thinking this will be a free-to-play mode, and that would attract a lot of players. But some of their tricks have there from live service came from Apex Legends. And we can see moderate changes to existing maps and a new map about once per year. I think this could happen. We could be getting new maps and a lot of new maps after the installment, but they could randomly generate aspects of the map to cut back build time without making it feel a cookie cutter. So we're going to be getting variations of the same map. That's very possible. Fortnite did very, very well from what I'm seeing so far. And same thing for Apex Legends. When you drop in, it doesn't mean you play on the same map. You're playing different variations. Maybe sometimes there's a building, sometimes there isn't. I would love to see Battlefield and DICE showing what they can do with Battlefield 2042. Maybe if we can get some sort of a map that can just, spawn in random buildings. Do let me know in the comments below what you think about this. But I would be very excited if we got some sort of a big building, and then the next time we play the same map, we got a lot of small buildings that can be destroyed. Now that would be crazy. That would completely change gameplay forever. But I also think custom emblems will most likely be back from what we're seeing, because there's such a big demand for it right now. And unfortunately, it won't return. People don't... If we moderated emblems, the most important thing is they could actually return it, but that we shall see. Now, about 2042 map comparison with its El Alimien, a more consistent perspective on the size of these maps, and these maps are huge. Now, Orbital, Renewal, and Manifest not so much, but Discarded, Kaleidoscope, and look at Hourglass and Breakaway. There's simply too large, and a lot of people will play these big maps, but also the lower ones. Imagine 128 players on Renewal. Now that is gonna be a form of chaos, and that's what I'm super excited for. And Breakaway, like, this is game changing. This is a Battlefield game we never saw before. But does this mean something big or just a small announcement for something later? We're Ripple Effect Studios, formerly known as DICE LA, developers on Battlefield 2042. Read more about us in the Ambition in the US blog. And well, DICE LA were on support for all previous Battlefield titles, and they're responsible for making Battlefield 4 playable. And now the leader is basically Vince Zampila, which basically means is one of the founder of Infinity Ward, who made Call of Duty and left Infinite Warfare to found Respawn Entertainment, who made Titanfall and Star Wars Jedi The Fallen Order and Apex Legends. And it's very likely possible that they're making a secret Battle Royale mode. He's a FPS legend and incredible excited to see what he will lead Ripple Effect towards doing. Now, this basically means it turned into a full studio and not just a support studio anymore. So this is big news from what I'm seeing so far, but this is bigger than you might imagine. People are very excited about this one. This is a lot of experience. EA went all in into Battlefield, and I think it's pretty clear by now that they are expecting a huge player base, especially as it's going to be on day one on the Xbox Live service. We could be expecting a lot of new players. We won't look at how many players Battlefield 4 had or Battlefield 5 has. This will have more players than ever before, especially if it goes to free-to-play. As you know, Infinite Warfare, Call of Duty Warzone went free-to-play, and that massively changed the gaming industry forever. So Battlefield 2042 doing the same could be a bit of competition for Warzone, and we're going to be seeing a lot of things. But Battlefield 2042 Alpha uploaded to PlayStation servers ahead of EA Play. EA will be hosting their own events with EA Play, and it appears the Battlefield 2042 Alpha is one of the announcements that is planned for there. And I'm guessing the Alpha is only, for game testers right now. The files for Battlefield 2042 Alpha are already available on PlayStation servers, and I'm suspecting we're going to be seeing a beta. Now, this is only my speculation, but we could be seeing something in early, at least in fall. In fall, if we saw something like a beta, that would bring a lot of players together. Now, the download size is approximately 38 gigabytes, but likely to be different once the game is installed on the PS5. The alpha appears to be a PS5 with no indication of a PS4 alpha. So the game is being uploaded to PlayStation servers under a code name of Lorem Ipsum, which is Lorem Ipsum basically means a font, but some icons and banners indicate it's from Battlefield 2042, and this is most likely for game testers. Now, there's also a lot of simple details that you might have missed. I just realized this simple civilian car is dirigable in the trailer, and we can see, a car over here. So I think we can drive actually this civilian car, because you can see like this marker, someone is definitely driving it, and that is super exciting to me. We're not only getting military vehicles, but we're also potentially getting civilian vehicles that you can use mid-game. And can we just talk about the weapons? Look at this, how many players there is on here, and the weapons, they're simply too good. And I think this is going to be a super big thing in the future. And anyway, be sure to smash that like button. Thank you so much. This has been this week's news. As we get closer to Battlefield 2042, Battlefield Central is going to be uploading more content, so be sure to subscribe for more notifications so you don't miss anything. Thank you so much, and see you next time.